Discipline isn't just about following rules, it's about mastering yourself. What if you could build a life where nothing stands in the way of your success? Imagine waking up every day with a clear sense of purpose, knowing exactly what you need to do, and having the willpower to do it. In this audiobook, we'll show you how to develop unstoppable discipline that can carry you through any obstacle and bring you closer to your dreams. Whether you're battling procrastination or just struggling to stay focused, the strategies you'll learn here can transform your life, starting right now. Chapter 1. Understanding the power of discipline. Discipline is often seen as the bridge between goals and achievement. It's not just about following rules or staying on track, it's about making conscious choices that lead to success. Discipline gives you the power to control your actions and decisions, even when you don't feel like doing the hard work. It's the foundation that holds your dreams together and turns them into reality. Without discipline, even the best intentions can fade away. It's the difference between starting something and finishing it, between dreaming and doing. Discipline is more than just saying no to distractions, it's saying yes to your future. When you choose discipline over comfort, you choose growth. Every action you take with discipline is an investment in your future self. It builds momentum that carries you through tough times and helps you stay focused when things get challenging. Discipline turns obstacles into stepping stones, guiding you toward your goals, no matter how big or small they may be. Many people confuse motivation with discipline. Motivation is the spark that gets you started, but discipline is the fuel that keeps you going. Motivation can fade, but discipline stays steady. It doesn't rely on how you feel in the moment. It's about making the right choice even when it's hard. When you understand this, you realize that discipline is the true key to lasting success. To build discipline, you need to start small. Begin by setting manageable goals and commit to them each day. These small acts of self-control will strengthen your ability to stay focused and resist temptation. Over time, the discipline you build will become a natural part of who you are. It won't feel like a struggle anymore, it will feel like second nature. Another powerful aspect of discipline is its ability to help you prioritize. When you develop discipline, you learn to focus on what matters most. This means making tough decisions, choosing long-term success over short-term gratification. Discipline allows you to say no to distractions and yes to your goals. It helps you stay aligned with your vision, even when the path isn't always clear. In essence, discipline gives you the power to take control of your life. It's not about being rigid or harsh with yourself. It's about being consistent and intentional in your actions. When you practice discipline, you're training your mind to focus on what truly matters. It's the skill that turns your dreams into achievable goals and gives you the strength to keep going, even when things get tough. By understanding the power of discipline, you open the door to endless possibilities. You no longer have to wait for motivation to strike. Instead, you can rely on your own inner strength to stay the course. No matter the challenges, discipline is the key that unlocks your full potential. And once you master it, there's no limit to what you can achieve. So embrace discipline, not as a restriction, but as a tool to free you from distractions and negative patterns. When you commit to your goals with discipline, you are telling yourself that you are worthy of success and ready to do whatever it takes to achieve it. Discipline isn't a one-time decision. It's a daily practice that will shape your future and transform your life. Chapter 2. The role of willpower in discipline. Willpower is the inner strength that allows us to stay committed to our goals, even when we face challenges. It's the mental muscle that helps us push through temptation, overcome fatigue, and keep moving forward when everything else is telling us to stop. Discipline and willpower go hand in hand. While discipline is about consistent action, willpower is the force that fuels those actions, especially in moments of resistance. Without willpower, discipline would lack the energy needed to carry it out. Willpower is often compared to a battery. It has a finite amount of energy that can be depleted throughout the day. The more you rely on it, the more it can feel drained, making it harder to stay disciplined. That's why understanding how to conserve and recharge your willpower is essential for long-term success. It's not about using all your mental energy at once. It's about making sure you have enough to stay disciplined through the toughest moments. In the face of temptation or discomfort, willpower acts as a safeguard. It helps you stay aligned with your long-term goals, even when short-term pleasures call out to you. For example, you may be tempted to indulge in unhealthy foods, skip your workout, or procrastinate on a project. In those moments, your willpower is what tells you to stay on track. Your goals matter more than this temporary feeling. It's that internal voice that keeps you grounded and focused on what you truly want to achieve. However, willpower alone isn't enough. The true power lies in strengthening both your willpower and your discipline. While willpower is needed to make the decision to act, discipline ensures that you follow through on that decision even when the initial burst of willpower fades. Without the foundation of discipline, your willpower will be tested again and again, making it harder to maintain consistency. The key to strengthening willpower is understanding that it can be trained just like any other muscle. Start by setting small challenges that require you to exercise your willpower, such as sticking to a daily routine, avoiding distractions, or saying no to instant gratification. Over time, these actions will help build your mental resilience and increase your willpower reserves. Just as you wouldn't expect to lift heavy weights without training, you shouldn't expect to master willpower without gradual practice. One of the best ways to preserve willpower throughout the day is by making your habits automatic. When certain actions become ingrained in your routine, you don't need to rely as much on willpower to perform them. For example, if you've made working out a habit, you won't need as much willpower to push yourself to go to the gym. Similarly, if eating healthy foods is part of your routine, you won't constantly have to fight the urge to indulge in unhealthy options. Another powerful technique for strengthening willpower is visualization. When you visualize yourself succeeding, you're mentally rehearsing the actions you need to take to reach your goals. This helps condition your mind to stay on track, even when you're faced with distractions. By seeing yourself as disciplined and successful, you're building both the willpower and the motivation needed to make those visions a reality. But remember, willpower isn't infinite, and it's normal to experience moments of weakness. The key is not to beat yourself up when you falter, but to acknowledge the setback and refocus. Building willpower takes time, and it's okay to slip up, as long as you don't give up completely. It's about creating a pattern of persistence that will allow you to bounce back stronger every time. Lastly, Willpower is often most powerful when tied to a greater sense of purpose. When you understand why you're pursuing your goals, your willpower becomes a force that propels you forward. The deeper your connection to your purpose, the stronger your resolve becomes and the easier it is to stay disciplined. Whether you're driven by personal growth, financial success, or helping others, having a clear why gives your willpower a reason to keep going. In conclusion, willpower is the energy that powers your discipline. It's the mental strength that pushes you to stay focused, resist distractions, and follow through on your commitments. By training your willpower, developing a sense of purpose, and aligning your actions with your goals, you can build unstoppable discipline that will lead you to success. The more you cultivate both willpower and discipline, the more you'll unlock your true potential and achieve the greatness you've always envisioned. Chapter 3. Building Daily Habits for Success. Success is often the result of small, consistent actions taken every day. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't often comes down to the habits they build. Success isn't about one grand gesture or lucky break, it's about what you do every single day. Building daily habits that support your goals is one of the most powerful tools you can use to create long-term success. A habit is something you do automatically, without much thought or effort. It becomes part of your routine and gradually shapes your behavior. To build successful habits, you first need to understand that it's the little things you do consistently that matter most. Whether it's waking up early, exercising, reading, or practicing gratitude, these daily actions accumulate over time and create the foundation for success. The first step to building daily habits is identifying which behaviors will help you reach your goals. Start by reflecting on what you want to achieve. If your goal is to be healthier, you might decide to start exercising every morning or drinking more water throughout the day. If you want to improve your career, you could make a habit of setting aside time each day to learn new skills or work on projects that move you forward. Your habits should align with the outcome you want to create in your life. Once you've identified the habits that will lead to success, it's time to start small. Trying to change too many things at once can overwhelm you and set you up for failure. Instead, focus on one habit at a time. This allows you to concentrate your energy on building something sustainable. Start by making a simple commitment, such as spending 10 minutes a day learning a new skill or working on your personal development. When that habit becomes ingrained in your routine, you can add another habit to further your success. Another key to building successful habits is consistency. The more consistently you perform an action, the more it becomes a part of who you are. The famous concept of 21 days to form a habit is often cited. But research shows that it can take anywhere from 18 to 254 days to establish a new habit. The point is, the more you do something regularly, the easier it becomes. Consistency turns a conscious effort into an unconscious behavior. And eventually, the habit sticks. To make it even easier to stick to your habits, tie them to existing routines. This technique, called habit stacking, helps you leverage something you already do daily. For example, if you already brush your teeth every morning, you could stack a new habit of writing down your goals immediately afterward. By anchoring a new habit to something you do without thinking, you make it easier to remember and less likely to be skipped. Tracking your progress is another powerful tool in building daily habits. When you see how far you've come, it motivates you to continue. You can keep a habit tracker where you mark each day that you follow through on your commitment. Over time, the visual representation of your progress will fuel your determination to keep going. Every small success adds up, and the more you track, the more confident you become in your ability to stay disciplined. It's also essential to be patient with yourself. There will be days when you falter or forget to stick to your habits. This is normal and part of the process. Rather than seeing it as a failure, view it as an opportunity to learn. What caused the slip-up? Was there a situation that made it difficult to follow through? Analyzing these moments will help you adjust and strengthen your commitment. Building habits for success is not about perfection but about consistency and learning from the bumps along the way. Another powerful strategy for building daily habits is to make them enjoyable. When something is fun or rewarding, you're more likely to stick with it. Look for ways to make your habits enjoyable and motivating. If you're building the habit of exercising, find a type of workout you genuinely enjoy. If you're focusing on personal development, choose books or courses that excite you. The more you enjoy the process, the easier it will be to stay committed over the long term. As your habits start to become ingrained in your daily life, you'll notice that they begin to shape your identity. Success isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. When you commit to positive habits, you start to see yourself as someone who is disciplined, focused, and determined. Your habits become a reflection of your values and your vision for your future. Eventually, the habits you've built will become so natural that they will propel you toward success with little effort. To wrap it up, building daily habits is one of the most effective ways to create lasting success. By starting small, being consistent, tracking progress, and staying patient, you can establish habits that support your goals and help you grow. The secret to success lies in the simple actions you take every day. Over time, these habits will compound and lead to extraordinary results. The more you focus on building habits that align with your values, the more unstoppable you become. Success, in the end, is not a destination, it's the collection of good habits practiced daily. Chapter 4. Mastering Time Management. Time is one of the most valuable resources we have, and how we use it determines much of our success. Mastering time management doesn't just mean getting more things done. It means getting the right things done in the most effective way possible. Time is finite. Once it's gone, it's gone. There's no way to get it back. Understanding how to manage your time wisely is a crucial skill for achieving your goals and living a fulfilled, productive life. Understanding how you spend your time. The first step in mastering time management is understanding how you currently spend your time. It's easy to think we're busy, but often, we're caught up in activities that don't truly move us forward. Take a few days to track how you spend every hour. Write down what you're doing, whether it's working, scrolling through social media, or watching TV. At the end of the week, review the data and identify patterns. This exercise can be eye-opening, as it helps you see where your time is truly going and where you might be wasting it. Recognizing these areas of improvement is essential for taking control of your time. Prioritizing what truly matters. Once you have a clear picture of your time habits, the next step is to prioritize. Not everything you do is equally important. Some tasks are crucial to reaching your goals, while others are distractions. The key is to focus on activities that move you closer to your objectives and reduce the time spent on low-priority tasks. One of the most effective strategies for prioritization is the Eisenhower matrix, which divides tasks into 4 categories. 1. Urgent and important. 2. Important but not urgent. 3. Urgent but not important. 4. Neither urgent nor important. Aim to spend most of your time on important but not urgent tasks, as these contribute to long-term success and growth. Setting clear, specific goals. Another powerful time management tool is setting clear, specific goals. When you know exactly what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to allocate your time toward activities that support those goals. Rather than vague resolutions like, "I want to be more productive," break your goals down into actionable steps. For instance, if your goal is to get fit, your action steps could include exercising for 30 minutes a day, meal prepping on Sundays, tracking your progress. The more specific and measurable your goals, the easier it will be to stay on track and avoid wasting time on unrelated activities. Creating a daily schedule. Having a structured plan for your day helps you stay focused and ensures that important tasks get done. Start each day by setting aside time for your top priorities. Then fill in the rest of your day with tasks that complement your goals. It's important to block off time for both work and rest, as balance is key to sustaining long-term productivity. Be realistic with your schedule. Don't overpack your day with tasks. If your schedule feels overwhelming, it can lead to burnout or procrastination. Aim for a balance of focused work, breaks, and leisure. The power of saying no. A crucial aspect of time management is learning to say no. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else, whether it's your own time, your energy, or your goals. It's easy to overcommit, especially when we want to please others or appear helpful. But by saying yes to everything, you risk spreading yourself too thin and losing focus on what's most important. Practice the power of saying no when something doesn't align with your values or goals. Saying no helps you protect your time and ensures that you remain focused on your priorities. Minimizing distractions. In today's digital world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, emails, phone calls, and even conversations with coworkers can pull your attention away from what really matters. To stay on track, minimize distractions as much as possible. Turn off notifications. Set designated times for checking emails. Create a focused work environment. If you find yourself distracted, practice mindfulness techniques to bring your focus back to the task at hand. The more you practice staying present, the better you'll become at managing your time effectively. The art of delegation. Not everything requires your attention, and trying to do everything yourself can quickly become overwhelming. Recognize when someone else is better suited for a task and delegate accordingly. This frees up your time to focus on tasks that are a better use of your skills and energy. Whether it's hiring someone to help with work or asking a friend or colleague to take on a task, delegating is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows that you're focused on achieving your goals and are willing to trust others to contribute to your success. Managing your energy, not just your time. Effective time management also involves managing your energy. Not just your time. You may have 24 hours in a day. But how you use that time depends on your mental and physical energy. Pay attention to when you're most alert and focused during the day. For most people, their energy is highest in the morning. So schedule your most demanding tasks during that time. As your energy naturally dips, use that time for less challenging activities or take breaks to recharge. Managing your energy ensures that you're working at your best during the times that matter most. Staying flexible and committed. Lastly, remember that time management is a skill that requires practice and ongoing adjustments. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes things won't go according to plan. Rather than getting discouraged when things don't go perfectly, use it as an opportunity to reassess and adjust. Be flexible, but also committed to the process. It takes time to master time management, and the key is to stay consistent and keep refining your approach. The more you practice managing your time effectively, the more you'll see improvements in your productivity, well-being, and overall success. Conclusion: mastering time management is one of the most powerful tools for success. By understanding how you spend your time, setting clear priorities, and creating systems to stay focused, you'll be able to achieve your goals more efficiently. The key is to prioritize what matters, eliminate distractions, and maintain consistency. By mastering time management, you unlock the potential to live a life of purpose, success, and fulfillment. Time is a gift. How you use it will determine how far you go. Chapter 5. The importance of consistency. Consistency is the foundation of success. No matter how talented, skilled, or passionate you are, without consistency, achieving your goals becomes a struggle. It is through small, consistent actions that you build momentum and make progress over time. When you commit to showing up regularly, whether you feel like it or not, you slowly but surely move closer to your desired outcomes. Success doesn't come overnight, and the path is often filled with obstacles. But consistency makes it all possible. It is the difference between those who give up and those who persist until they achieve their goals. Consistency is not about perfection. The first thing to understand about consistency is that it isn't about perfection. Many people believe that to succeed, they need to perform flawlessly every time. The reality is that consistency isn't about doing things perfectly but about doing them regularly and persistently. There will be days when you falter, make mistakes, or fail. That's okay. What matters is that you keep going despite those setbacks. It is through continued effort that you'll improve over time and see the results of your hard work. Consistency is like a muscle. Just like physical muscles, the more you use consistency, the stronger it becomes. The more you practice consistent habits, the easier it gets to stay committed to your goals. At first, building consistency can feel like a challenge, especially if you're trying to establish new habits. But over time, it becomes second nature. The key is to start small and build gradually. Small, consistent actions are far more powerful than trying to do too much too soon, only to burn out. If you can make consistent progress, even if it's just a small step every day, you will eventually see exponential results. Discipline and consistency go hand in hand. Another important aspect of consistency is discipline. Consistency isn't always glamorous, and it certainly isn't always fun. There will be times when you don't feel motivated or when distractions pull at your attention. However, discipline means pushing through those moments, sticking to your routine, and showing up no matter what. It's about creating a structure that supports your success and committing to it even when it feels difficult. Discipline and consistency work together to ensure that you don't just start strong but finish strong as well. The compounding effect of consistency. The real power of consistency lies in its compounding effect. When you show up every day, you're building momentum that can lead to incredible results over time. Think of it like depositing small amounts of money into a savings account. Each deposit may seem insignificant at first, but over time, they grow and multiply. The same happens with your efforts. Small actions, repeated consistently, lead to big transformations. It's not the big, occasional efforts that make the difference, it's the daily commitment to moving forward. No matter how small the steps. Overcoming the challenge of motivation. One of the biggest challenges people face with consistency is staying motivated. It's easy to get excited about a goal at the beginning, but that enthusiasm can fade as the work gets tough or the results don't show up immediately. However, motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. What you can rely on instead is your commitment to consistency. When you've built a habit of showing up every day, motivation becomes secondary. You don't need to feel motivated to do the work because consistency itself carries you through. Focus on the process rather than the immediate outcome, and the results will follow. Avoiding the trap of perfectionism. Many people fail to achieve their goals because they believe they need to do everything perfectly. And if they can't, they don't try at all. However, consistency allows you to embrace imperfection. It teaches you that progress doesn't need to be flawless, it just needs to be persistent. You'll learn from your mistakes, adjust, and keep moving forward. The key is not to aim for perfection but to make steady progress. Even if it's not always perfect. The role of structure and accountability. Building consistency requires structure. Without a plan or routine, it's easy to get sidetracked or give in to distractions. To build consistency, you need to create a framework that keeps you on track. This could be a daily schedule, a set of non-negotiable habits, or clear goals that you revisit regularly. The more structure you have, the easier it becomes to stay consistent. Another powerful element of consistency is accountability. When you have someone to hold you accountable, it becomes much easier to stay on track. Whether it's a friend, mentor, or coach, having someone who checks in on your progress can provide the external motivation needed to stay consistent. If you're working alone, tracking your progress can also serve as a form of accountability. Use journals, progress charts, or apps to monitor your actions and celebrate your wins, no matter how small. This helps keep you focused on your journey and prevents you from losing sight of your goals. Self-belief and momentum. The process of consistency also reinforces your self-belief. As you show up each day and put in the work, you build trust in your own ability to succeed. Each small victory adds to your confidence, proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you originally believed. In addition to building self-belief, consistency creates a sense of momentum. Once you've been consistent for a period of time, things start to fall into place. The process becomes easier, and the results start to show up. Tracking progress and eliminating decision fatigue. Consistency also allows you to track progress effectively. When you make steady efforts every day, it becomes easier to identify patterns and trends in your work. You can see what's working and what's not and make adjustments accordingly. Without consistency, progress can feel random and hard to measure. One of the greatest benefits of consistency is that it eliminates decision fatigue. When you have a set routine or established habits, you don't waste energy deciding what to do next. The decision-making process is streamlined, allowing you to focus solely on executing your plan. The key to long-term success. Many people give up too soon because they don't see immediate results. But success takes time. It's the result of many small, consistent actions over an extended period. Whether you're working toward a fitness goal, building a business, or learning a new skill, consistency is what carries you through the inevitable ups and downs. As you stay committed to your journey, you'll see progress, even if it's slower than you'd like. The important thing is to keep going, building resilience through consistency. Lastly, consistency strengthens your ability to endure. The longer you stay consistent, the more resilient you become. You begin to understand that setbacks and obstacles are part of the journey. Each time you show up and keep going, you prove to yourself that you have the strength to persevere. This resilience becomes an asset that you carry with you into every area of your life. Conclusion. Consistency is the glue that holds success together. It's not about working harder but working smarter and showing up day after day. Through consistency, you build momentum, discipline, and self-belief. It allows you to stay on track even when motivation wanes and helps you overcome the inevitable obstacles that arise. The key is to commit to the process and trust that the results will follow. By staying consistent, you create the foundation for long-term success in anything you do. Chapter 7. Using accountability to stay disciplined. Discipline is a personal journey, but that doesn't mean you have to walk it alone. One of the most powerful tools for maintaining and strengthening your discipline is accountability. Having someone to check in with, share your progress, and hold you to your commitments can make a world of difference in staying on track and reaching your goals. Accountability serves as a mirror, reflecting your intentions and actions, and encourages you to push through when things get tough. In this chapter, we'll explore how accountability can enhance your discipline and help you achieve lasting success. The power of accountability. At its core, accountability is about having someone who holds you responsible for the goals you set. Whether it's a mentor, coach, or even a friend, a person who checks in with you and expects results can be a powerful motivator. The act of committing to someone else creates a sense of responsibility that keeps you focused. It's easy to let yourself down, but when you know that someone else is relying on you or will follow up on your progress, you're more likely to follow through. One of the main reasons accountability is so effective is that it creates external pressure. While internal motivation is essential, sometimes it's not enough. We can easily make excuses or procrastinate when we only have ourselves to answer to. However, when someone else is aware of your goals and expects updates, you're less likely to give in to distractions. The fear of letting someone down or disappointing them can be a strong driving force that keeps you disciplined. Accountability beyond people. Accountability doesn't always have to come from a person. In today's digital age, there are many tools and apps that can help you track your progress and hold you accountable. For example, apps that track your fitness goals, productivity, or finances can give you a sense of achievement as you mark off tasks and milestones. This digital accountability can complement human accountability, reinforcing your commitment and discipline. Creating a structured system. Having a structured system for accountability is also important. It's not just about having someone check in with you periodically. It's about setting clear expectations and defining what success looks like. When you are held accountable, ensure that there's a system in place to checkmark track progress, checkmark set deadlines, checkmark assess your results. For example, if you're working on a project, define specific milestones that need to be achieved and set deadlines for each. This allows both you and your accountability partner to assess whether you're on track and provides clear indicators of success. Choosing the right accountability partner. The relationship you have with your accountability partner is crucial. It's important to choose someone who checkmark genuinely cares about your success. Checkmark offers constructive feedback. Checkmark holds you to a high standard without judgment. A good accountability partner is someone who will celebrate your wins with you and encourage you when you face setbacks. They should be supportive but also push you to reach your full potential, helping you see opportunities for growth where you might not have noticed them on your own. The power of reflection. Another benefit of accountability is the opportunity for reflection. Regular check-ins allow you to checkmark reflect on your progress. Checkmark identify any obstacles you may have encountered. Checkmark adjust your strategy as needed. When someone else is part of your journey, you are more likely to assess your actions and results honestly. It can be easy to ignore mistakes or rationalize failures when no one is watching. But accountability forces you to face reality and make necessary adjustments. This reflection helps you grow and refine your approach, ensuring that you stay on the path to success. Accountability creates community. Accountability also provides a sense of community and connection. Pursuing goals can sometimes feel like an isolated journey. But when you share your progress with someone else, you create a support system that keeps you engaged and motivated. Knowing that someone is there to cheer you on, offer advice, or simply listen can make a big difference when the road gets tough. This sense of camaraderie helps you feel less alone in your pursuit and reminds you that you're not facing challenges by yourself. Consistency in accountability. For accountability to work, it needs to be consistent. Checkmark it's not enough to have occasional check-ins, regular. Consistent follow-ups are key to staying on track. Checkmark whether it's daily, weekly, or monthly. Find a rhythm that works for you and your accountability partner. Checkmark these check-ins should become part of your routine, a dedicated time to assess progress, celebrate wins, recalibrate if necessary. This consistency reinforces your commitment and helps you maintain focus in the long term. Public accountability, a powerful motivator. One effective approach to accountability is sharing your goals publicly. By making your commitments known to a wider group, you add another layer of pressure to stay disciplined. This could mean sharing your goals. Checkmark on social media. Checkmark with a group of friends. Checkmark in a community of like-minded individuals. The more people who know about your goals, the more committed you'll feel to following through. Public accountability increases your sense of responsibility and can be a powerful motivator. Accountability should be encouraging, not shameful. It's important to remember that accountability should be a positive force, not a source of shame or guilt. Checkmark the goal is to inspire action, not to create a feeling of failure. Checkmark if you fall short. Don't give up. Use it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Checkmark a good accountability partner should encourage you, helping you stay focused on your next steps rather than dwelling on mistakes. This positive reinforcement helps you stay motivated and focused on the bigger picture. Sometimes, the fear of being judged can hold us back from being fully accountable. However, true accountability is about supporting each other's growth, not about pointing fingers or assigning blame. Choose an accountability partner who fosters an environment of trust and understanding. This partnership should be based on mutual respect and a shared commitment to success. When you feel comfortable being open and honest about your progress, you are more likely to make lasting improvements. Setting clear and measurable goals. To make the most of accountability, set clear and measurable goals. Checkmark the more specific your goals are, the easier it will be to track progress and evaluate success. Checkmark instead of saying, "I want to be more disciplined." Try breaking it down into actionable steps like, "I will wake up at 5:30 a.m. every day this week." With clear goals in place, accountability becomes more meaningful and impactful. You can track your progress and celebrate your accomplishments along the way. Staying motivated through accountability. Accountability also helps you stay motivated when challenges arise. Checkmark it's easy to get discouraged when you encounter setbacks. But having someone to support you can make a big difference. Checkmark whether it's a simple check-in or a deep conversation about your struggles. An accountability partner can help you stay focused and push through. Checkmark they can remind you why you started and help you keep going when things get tough. Accountability is about progress, not perfection. Lastly, remember that accountability is not about perfection, it's about progress. Checkmark you won't always hit every milestone. And that's okay. Checkmark the important thing is to keep going and stay committed. Checkmark when you have someone holding you accountable. You can lean on them during difficult times. They can help you reframe setbacks as opportunities to grow. Conclusion. Accountability is a powerful tool for building and maintaining discipline. By partnering with someone who holds you responsible for your actions, you create a sense of commitment and motivation that keeps you on track. Checkmark choose the right partner. Checkmark set clear goals. Checkmark stay consistent. With accountability, you'll find the strength to stay disciplined and achieve your dreams. Chapter 8. Turning discipline into a lifestyle. Discipline is not something that you can simply turn on and off like a switch. It's not about occasional bursts of effort or a temporary push to meet a specific goal. True discipline becomes a way of life, a constant, unyielding force that guides your decisions, actions, and habits every single day. In this chapter, we'll explore how to transform discipline from a short-term strategy into a long-lasting lifestyle that will empower you to succeed in every area of your life. Consistency. The foundation of discipline. The first step in turning discipline into a lifestyle is understanding that it's about consistency. Discipline is not about extreme actions or fleeting moments of willpower. It's about making small, intentional decisions every day that align with your values and goals. When you prioritize discipline, you make it part of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth or eating meals. Each action you take, no matter how small, builds the foundation for a disciplined lifestyle. Integration. Making discipline part of your daily life. The key to making discipline a lifestyle is integration. It should seamlessly fit into your day-to-day life, supporting your routines and becoming second nature. This means creating habits that reinforce your commitment to staying disciplined. For example, if one of your goals is to stay fit, you might integrate exercise into your morning routine. If you're working on improving productivity, you could schedule focused work periods throughout your day. The more these disciplined actions become part of your routine, the less effort it will take to maintain them. The power of purpose in discipline. A lifestyle of discipline requires developing an unwavering sense of purpose. When you have a clear understanding of why you're pursuing discipline in the first place, it becomes easier to stay committed. A sense of purpose gives you direction and motivation, allowing you to stay focused on the bigger picture, even when distractions or obstacles arise. Ask yourself, why does discipline matter to me? What am I ultimately trying to achieve? Whether it's personal growth, career success, or health and well-being, having a strong sense of purpose will keep you grounded and driven. Embracing self-control. To turn discipline into a lifestyle, you must embrace self-control. Self-control is the cornerstone of discipline. It's the ability to make the right choices, even when faced with temptations or distractions. However, self-control is not about being rigid or overly restrictive. It's about balance, choosing to do what's best for you in the long run rather than giving in to short-term desires. For example, saying no to an unhealthy snack might be difficult in the moment, but the reward of maintaining your health and fitness goals makes it worth it. Over time, these small acts of self-control add up, strengthening your discipline and making it a natural part of your daily life. Setting clear, actionable goals. One of the most powerful tools for making discipline a lifestyle is setting clear, actionable goals. When you know exactly what you're working toward, it becomes easier to stay disciplined. Your goals serve as a roadmap, guiding your actions and decisions. Make sure your goals are specific, measurable, realistic. Tracking your progress will keep you motivated. As you achieve your goals, you'll experience positive reinforcement, which fuels your commitment to maintaining discipline. Cultivating patience. Discipline takes time. Turning discipline into a lifestyle also means cultivating patience. Discipline is not about instant gratification, it's about long-term results. You won't see dramatic changes overnight, and that's okay. The key is to stay consistent and trust the process. As you continue making disciplined choices, you'll notice gradual improvements that lead to bigger successes. This long-term perspective will help you stay motivated, even when progress seems slow. Overcoming setbacks. Another important aspect of making discipline a lifestyle is learning to overcome setbacks. Challenges and failures are inevitable, but they shouldn't derail your progress. Instead, view setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. When you encounter difficulties, 1. Take a moment to reflect on what went wrong. 2. Identify how you can adjust your approach moving forward. Resilience in the face of setbacks is a crucial component of maintaining discipline. The more you bounce back from failure, the stronger your discipline will become. Maintaining a positive mindset. It's essential to maintain a positive mindset as you work to integrate discipline into your life. Discipline doesn't have to feel like a burden. When you focus on the positive outcomes of your disciplined actions, such as improved health, financial success, or personal growth, it becomes easier to stay committed. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and use them as motivation to keep going. A positive mindset will not only help you stay disciplined, but it will also make the journey more enjoyable. Creating a supportive environment. Your environment plays a huge role in shaping your actions. Surround yourself with people and influences that support your disciplined habits. A workout buddy can keep you accountable for your fitness goals. A supportive partner can encourage your personal growth. A community of like-minded individuals can reinforce your disciplined mindset. The more you surround yourself with people who encourage disciplined behavior, the more likely you are to stay committed to your goals. Leading by example. One of the most powerful ways to make discipline a lifestyle is by leading by example. When you embody discipline in your own life, you inspire others to do the same. Whether it's at home, at work, or in your social circle, your disciplined actions can influence and motivate those around you. By becoming a role model for discipline, you not only strengthen your own commitment but also help others develop the same habits. Finding balance. Rest is essential. Discipline is also about creating balance in your life. While it's important to stay committed to your goals, it's equally important to allow yourself time for rest and relaxation. A disciplined lifestyle does not mean overworking yourself or sacrificing your well-being. Instead, it's about finding a balance that allows you to be productive and focused while also taking care of your mental, emotional, and physical health. Incorporating rest into your routine will help you recharge and maintain your discipline in the long term. Reevaluating and adjusting over time. To sustain discipline over the long term, you need to continually revisit your goals and motivations. Over time, your priorities and circumstances may change, and your disciplined actions may need to evolve. Regularly reflecting on your progress ensures that your disciplined efforts remain aligned with your long-term vision. Progress, not perfection. Turning discipline into a lifestyle isn't about perfection, it's about progress. There will be days when you falter or stray from your disciplined path. And that's okay. What matters is your ability to get back on track and continue moving forward. The more you commit to discipline as a lifestyle, the more natural it will feel. With patience, consistency, and perseverance, discipline will become a part of who you are, a foundation for achieving everything you desire in life. Conclusion. Turning discipline into a lifestyle is a transformative process that requires consistency, purpose, and commitment. By integrating disciplined actions into your daily routines, maintaining a long-term perspective, and surrounding yourself with the right mindset and support, you can cultivate a disciplined lifestyle that leads to lasting success. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making progress. Stay committed, keep pushing forward, and trust that your efforts will pay off. With unstoppable discipline, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Now, take these lessons, implement them, and start building the life you deserve, one disciplined step at a time.